Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dan's Place. Great to have you with me this morning, and want to talk a little bit about practice today. So, just want to give a couple of minutes there. If you're joining me and you find value in this, please hit that share button and share it with others. It'd be a delight and a pleasure to be able to support you and them. Okay. So, having said that, uh, let's uh, let's jump into talking about practice. Practice doesn't make perfect, but perfect practice certainly adds value. Now, the word practice simply means it's the actual application of or use of an idea, belief, or method as opposed to theories relating to it. It's customary, habitual, and or expected procedure or way of doing something. Malcolm Gladwell stated that to become an expert, you need to have 10,000 hours invested. Those 10,000 hours are repeated acts of participating at a certain craft. Thomas Edison tried 2,000 times before he perfected the filament in an incandescent bulb as such. Failed attempts are something, uh, are merely a practice for victory, if you please. Think about a baby taking those first steps. Wobbly legs and lack of balance, coupled with a lot of falls, right? But that baby is determined to walk, especially when those parents keep propping them back up. Yet, inside of every child, there is an innate desire to walk. The child practices by holding on to tables and chairs, anything that will stabilize them as they attempt to move about. Then finally, the child takes that first step, only to fall back on its bottom again. The child gets up and tries again, and yes, again and again. Many days and weeks and even months pass sometimes. And then the child picks up the pace. You know what I'm talking about there? And turns those steps into running. Have you ever observed a toddler running for the first time? It's really hilarious. They usually stumble over their own feet and lose their balance. And you guessed it, they fall again. And they get right back up again and try it all over and over and over until they are successful. Some take it to the next level and run as a sport, and then some run professionally. But it all began right there in that room for the first time. Take running a marathon for an example. You can get up one day and say, I'm going to run a marathon this weekend without any training for it. Your body will shut down early on, won't it? Depending on your physical limitations or capabilities. Marathon runners train for weeks and weeks on end, slowly building up their stamina and stretching the distance in preparation for the big day. They practice, they practice, they practice a lot. Coach John Wooden expected his players to give 100% at every practice. If they were not giving 100%, he would have a conversation with them and pull them off to the side. And he would say, I know you may not feel like 100% today, and you may be only giving me 70%, thinking that tomorrow you'll give me 130%. But you can't give more than 100%. So there is no way to make it up tomorrow. Practice, practice, practice. Look at your goals. Look at your passion and purpose in your life. Are you practicing for that victory? Are you working every day to achieve that life you desire and you really want? Are you focused on the end goal? Is that what's in mind? Success is met with a lot of failures. Those who succeed persevere through the failures, continually practicing for that imminent success. Look at your life and write down those acts that you perform on a daily basis and have or in the process of perfecting. This could be forgiveness, your profession, a hobby, guilt, love, whatever it may be. Look at those things. You do these things and those things that you do on a regular basis. And then look at your purpose, your vision, and goals that you have for your life. So if they match up, great. If not, then make a conscious decision for change. And do that today so you can begin to practice what is going to move you towards your goals. Practice, practice, practice is the application of an idea or belief or methodology. Until the next time, this is Dan Caldwell saying God bless and keep that fire burning.